Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Here's my Knitmaster knitting machine. It's very old. I was just showing you the instructions, and I keep everything, in a Ziploc just to keep it nice and neat because it is old and I don't want to get all my fingerprints all over the older paper. Alright, so today I found a use for the pool noodles. What I'm going to do today is first put on gloves, and I'm taking a couple of sharp knives. Here's another one. I have 4 different knives here. I don't know which one's going to work the best. This is a ceramic knife. I just love this, but the only thing is you have to hold your thumb when you're cutting. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take the pool noodles and cut them and put one on the knitting machine and one on the ribber. And then I'm going to attempt to place both of these heavy objects in the box they came in. Well, it's not really a box, it's a case. So I think this knitting machine is from the 60s, and you manipulate the stitches by hand. So there it is, Knitmaster. I think it's a 4500. So what you see here, let me just step over, is this machine was packed with styrofoam, and I'm not sure if I like really how it arrived because all the styrofoam, I really should vacuum it, but I'm not going to clean it as of this point. So I'm taking the pool noodle and I'm looking about where it is. So I'm going to start cutting in the middle of the pool noodle. So I've cut it in half. You can see the opening. I'm going to step over here a second, sorry, in front of the camera. And I'm wearing these gloves because I have to be really careful with knives. I am a licensed massage therapist, and I can't get my hands cut in one way or one bit. I've done that. My knives really aren't sharp. If I cut my hands, then I can't work. So because these needles come out, this is, of course the wrong way, but I placed both of the ribber, which is here, and this is the actual knitting machine with the handle. I place these on top of my trampoline just to raise it off the floor a little bit and it can film better. So I have the pool noodle. Alright, it's opened up. What I'm going to attempt to do is protect the needles so they won't come out. And this is just an idea. I haven't even tried it yet. I'm going to place all the needles back. And whoops. I wanted to take these needles. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to take this pool noodle and I'm just going to place it over the edge to protect it. And I might have to tape it actually. Let's see if this is going to work. I might have to actually cut it a little bit more, which I think I'm going to do now. I'm going to cut off, here's the opening, and I'm just going to cut off a little bit, about, what's that, about an inch or half inch. And of course not exact. And I'm wearing the gloves to protect my hands. It probably would be better if I had maybe leather gloves. Let's see what I'm doing. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I'm taking off this part here. And I made like a little bit more of an opening. goes. Sorry about if I'm in the way. And just going to cut off some of this part because the carriage is on this end. There we go. Alright, that actually works really, really well just to protect the edge, and now the needles won't be able to come out, because if they do extend beyond the edge of this knitting machine, it's possible they could get damaged. I mean, they are supposed to do that when you knit, but not when it's in the case. So I'm not sure if this machine had some kind of latch or lock for the needles, not that I could see. So I'm going to step over here, and I'm going to just open this up. That really works. I think it'll be fine. I really won't have to worry about taping this, although I could use some painter tape, but I think it's going to be alright. So I'm going to lift it up and remove it, and then I'm going to attempt to put the pull noodle on the ribber. So it's a little bit heavy. So when you buy a machine off of eBay or anywhere else, expect to pay quite a bit in shipping, because these things are heavy. Alright, so here's the ribber. I've never used the ribber on any. I have a couple machines. I have a couple Bond's Ultimate sweater machine. I have a Bond Classic. I have a Brother. So see how the needles come out, and again I'm going to push all the needles back. Here's the carriage. I'm just going to push that over a little bit. Alright, so here's the pull noodle. Again, let me about measure it. Doesn't have to be exact, or just I can actually use this extra piece to place into the, I keep saying a box, but it's actually a case, and I'll show you that after. So we'll do that, and let's cut this one now. And cutting it, it cuts really easily. It doesn't shred or anything. I'm just going to run my, and I really think I want to cut down. Let's see, I'll cut a little bit off again. And again, it doesn't have to be exact. Alright. Take out that piece. See the opening? It's a little bit better now. And I'm going to place again onto the needles. And I think I'm going to put the carriage a little bit like that. It's very heavy. And I might want to tape this. Yeah, that's a little bit more. So I think I'm going to tape it. Just pull it down. Well, actually, the needles are probably into the styrofoam. I may not need to tape it. Alright, so I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to bring over the case. So it's not too heavy. The knitting machine is very heavy. This isn't too bad. It's just extremely hot and humid today. I'm going to walk in front of the camera. Sorry about that. But my setup is very tiny here in my living room. And I do keep my trampoline. It's there all the time. Sorry about that. Alright, so here's the case. Very old. let's open it. Oh, I found the mask. Look how old this is. But I'm sure this is, you know, you can use anything. This is still usable even though it's old. Here's all the styrofoam. I really don't particularly like how they shipped it to me. The styrofoam all melted. It's falling apart. And now it's in the machine. I have to clean it and vacuum it. Of course, I want to clean it anyway to get the needles smooth. And alright, so now here's the old case. I'm going to take the machine first. So here comes the machine, and I'm going to place it. Let's see, I think I have to move. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Hold on. There we go. Oh, it has a little row counter. And I'm not sure what I'm doing, but it's not fitting in here quite like I think it should. All right, there we go. Okay, it's in. The the pool noodle stayed. Everything looks good. Now, I'm thinking, you know what? I can take these pieces that I cut off and just place them on top of here to protect that a little bit. And stuff them in there, maybe. Because the rubber is going to sit on top of here, and I don't maybe want it scratching or whatever. Alright, so here comes the rubber. And I'm thinking the rubber carriage is going to go on the right hand side as you're looking at the camera here. And this part will go here somehow. Let's see. I don't know. I'm going to step in front of the camera. Sorry, guys. I think I need to cut off a little bit of the pool noodle. Let's see. Pull this. Actually, I think I'm going to try it the other way. I'm going to take the carriage and put that with the carriage. There we go. I think that's going to fit better. And it would be nice if I could also fit the instructions somehow in here. I'm going to place them under here. Look at that. And also came with this. They packed it, I don't know what's in here, some other, I guess, oh, I know, it's the needle, not the pusher, I forget what they call that, but anyway, so it has a couple accessories, and I'm just going to do that. Let's see, it's pretty secure now. I'm going to attempt to close this and lock it. Again, very, very old thing. Let's see. There we go. I'd step in front of the camera again. Sorry, guys. Okay, I can press it down. You know, if you're buying something this old, you're probably not going to get a really, really good case, although this isn't bad, but it is very worn, and it's still functional, though. I'm sure I could oil these latches a little bit. There we go. Wow, look at that. It's all secure. Let me lift it. Oh, is this heavy? Oh my goodness. It feels like it's 50 pounds. But look, nothing's moving when I shake it. That's all I wanted. You really want to protect all your needles. I do value these machines because they're just vintage and you can use them. People on YouTube make all kinds of things. So that's about it. And I've really enjoyed this. That you helped me. I'm going to step in the camera again. Sorry. I'll try to make a better video with, maybe I can move around, but you need a lot of light. And, you know, like I said, I have a small place here, but it's so much fun. I have showing you a couple other knitting machines. And thanks for watching. Can you take a minute and subscribe? That would help me out a lot to build my channel. And I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.